welcome Electric Fields from Australia. We're very delighted to have you here at EurovisionLive.com. So you have arrived in Malmö already. So can you tell us, how do you feel? How's it going on with you?
Feeling really relaxed now. We are loving the hotel. We're loving the breakfast space. We're loving our rehearsal time. We're just getting ourselves together and just practicing and eating lovely foods around and what we can get. So we're having a really good time so far.
A lot of Eurovision fans have already seen you back in 2019 when you entered the Australian national final with 2000 and whatever. So I guess
Beautiful.
when I read your information, the press release and everything, I must say that you have made a great musical career. I think they were outstanding songs, I remember, and my first question would be, what could you take from 2019 when you got second after Kate Miller-Heidke out to for your performance nowadays?
What could we take?
Yeah, like what could we learn? I mean, I think when we did 2000 and whatever, that was our very first performance on live television as Electric Fields. And so I think there was a lot, like it was a bit of a learning curve there. And since then we've actually done a bunch more live performances on telly, which has
Mm.
been very handy in training for the big stage, which is this one, Eurovision. So, if anything, it sort of feels like the perfect timing for us to be doing it now.
Yeah. What do you say about the stage so far? It's very big, but it's a big cross, a lot of technique. Do you feel comfortable with it?
Well, I'm standing still. I mean, I'm staying in the same spot with my keyboard. Um, and I've got to say, everyone on stage does look pretty damn comfortable. I think the stage is very beautiful. The way it's been put together is very clever, actually, because it's almost a little bit like a Rubik's cube of a
Mhm.
stage. So there's a lot you can do with it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to see what everyone else does with it as well. How's the
I'm
gown
loving
for you?
it. It's because my gown is like there's a beautiful opportunity for it to have its own, using the stage as a runway and to be in sync with the choreography. Like, I get to feel the space, and I am really loving making love on the stage and then wanting to give it to the people. So I am feeling very, very comfortable and very confident.
We've
And
seen
love.
only a little snippet from your rehearsal where you also have this guy with the didgeridoo dancing around
Mm,
you. I think that's really
Mhm.
impressive, I must
Oh,
say.
there's going to be some
that's
beautiful elements.
Fred
Freddie,
Leone.
beautiful, sexy number six. What did he say?
Yeah, yeah.
He's
He's sexy number six.
Ah,
He's got a lot
great.
of energy.
Yeah, Zaachariaha, you're also a kind of ambassador for the Aboriginal culture. You've been on many awards and everything. So, what kind of message would you like to give the viewers all over Europe and even Australia, with your performance showing Aboriginal culture on this big stage?
Well, study the song a little bit more, One Milkali. Like, it's a deep song. It's not a song for just a ear that is into genres. It's a thinking song. So you have to get a little bit more deeper in what the relationship that you have with just yourself and the way that you have the relationship with nature. Like, go learn about that, understand it, and follow our music. We're working on an album that does speak on all of these human movements and behaviors of what we are, and questioning where are we going as a people. And we're just really looking forward to unfolding our story. After we've done Eurovision, then we will continue on unfolding the One Milgali story. So yeah, we want our audience to really follow and not follow, but just be a part of the ride on what we're doing, because we're learning new things as well. It's so exciting. Like, we don't know all the answers to anything, so we're going in we just want to investigate. We like that, and we want to make it fun and keeping the emotion intact, but also being obscure about it. We don't know where it's going to be, but we'll land somewhere. So
And it doesn't matter what language you speak, whether it's young Kunjara or English or German, it doesn't matter what language, because we all share the one blood, and that human connection is something that we have to keep reminding ourselves of, because it's way too easy to forget.
And I think you have an interesting combination of the different music styles. You have the techno electro thing, Michael and Zaachariaha. You bring more the original style from Australian First Nation music, somehow in a very exotic way, I must say. I'm impressed. And honestly, you're my favorites this year. I know that in the odds you're on number 27, but I have my doubt that everybody listened to your song already. I think with your stage performance, you can convince a lot of people. But I think it's really something unique. I don't know. And I saw you in on some video clips called Gold Energy. I like that a lot, where you've been in the winery, Darenberg Winery. That was a beautiful setting, and
so much fun. It was so hot that day, though.
but do you plan more something like this, something artistical somehow?
Yeah, well, we love performing in nature. We did a 15-minute composition for something called Pachima.
A festival in Northern Territory, Alice Springs.
Yeah, but really Alice Springs, that's right, yeah. Very close to Uluru or Ayers Rock. And that was in nature, but they lit up with these giant projectors 2 kilometers of mountain ranges.
Wow.
So, and then we also did a 15-minute composition for the Sydney Opera House, where they played our music and lit up and projected onto the Sydney Opera House. So we very much like doing kind of live installation art, and participating, collaborating with nature to create something, because at the end of the day, you know, we are born of nature and we belong to her.
But you also like the big city. You said in front of the Opera House. It's of course a stunning stage. Somehow I also saw that you played at the New Year's Eve concert close to the Sydney Opera House. So I think doors will open here for you at Eurovision. I think this is a very good entry for Australia. A lot of people had doubts that Australia will take part again because there was no answer from the offshore broadcasters. But you know, I'm happy that you're back, or that Australia is still in the contest. And what do your friends say? Do they support you, your families, and what are the reactions that you can represent down under in Eurovision?
Everyone is so excited, and we're just all in the suspense game, and it's it really does depend on what's happening next week when we take on that stage, and that will be the moment where everyone and all the little judgmental minds will be listening and watching, seeing if we screw it up or whatever. But we're very, very comfortable because we've strengthened the muscle here, and we've utilized our rest space, and we're just really hungry. And I think the elements on the stage are going to be we're an act that knows who we are, and we're very comfortable, and we're not going to shift for nobody. And if you can't sit with that, that's not our problem. We're in the space now, and you just got to get used to that 3 minutes and you know, call it for what it is. But we're going to be very, very comfortable. No one's shifting us.
And my last question would be the video which has been taken as the official video clip for Australia, only shows you as a kind of lyric video. You don't sing, obviously,
Right.
but
Lyric.
It is a
There's
lyric video.
yeah. So
Yeah.
was it with an intention, or was it
So have a look at us right now
yeah?
and have a look at you. And we can always sing as your shoulders and head, right?
Yeah.
So we're basically a mirror of each other as we speak on this call. So our lyric video is a mirror of the story of the song.
Ah, okay, got it.
And it's nice when it's just interacting like with facial expressions. It's very uncomfortable, but like we get uncomfortable as well because people have to watch our videos. They're just watching them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, feel uncomfortable to get comfortable.
Guys, it was really great to talk to you. I
Thank
wish you all
you.
the best of luck for your stage
Thank you,
presentation,
and
and
vote for us.
Will you
We
be?
want to take it to the grand final.
yeah, I'm
You will
sure.
not be in Malmö?
No, unfortunately not. I'm in Berlin right now.
Oh, okay.
I so want to come to Berlin.
Well,
Berlin
you
just
should
sounds
come
sexy.
to the
Berlin
exhibition.
is possibly one of the best cities in the world. I'm so jealous I'm not there now.
Is
No,
it-
I'm not actually. I don't want to be anywhere else. But after this, I would love to come to Berlin.
After you win, no?
But Sydney is a little bit better, I would say. They have the beaches and
Then
everything.
Berlin.
Yes,
No,
definitely.
I
Well, guess
Yeah,
what?
it is.
Guess what? If you're delusional, that's not. It's okay. We can take you to a psychologist. No. Look, Sydney's wonderful, but Berlin, I don't. If you should know what you've got there because you've got an incredible artistic hub and a very subversive culture that loves to create new art that breaks the rules
And that's
sets-
why you need to vote for us.